Very special in-studio guest with us this morning. I have Ida with me from the National MS Society Utah and Southern Idaho chapter. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. Very well, thank you.
You have a big event coming up that I want to talk about. But first of all, I want to talk a little bit about MS itself. I know that it's a word that most people are probably familiar with to an extent, but don't always really probably understand the scope and the broad-reaching effects. So give me a little bit of history there.
MS is actually a very unpredictable and disabling disease that affects the central nervous system. And in the United States alone, every 50 minutes, someone is diagnosed with MS. Unfortunately, Idaho has the highest incidence rate of MS with, they believe, 1 in every 300 individuals being affected by MS. So it's a cause that we need to take some great interest in because it affects so many of our fellow Idahoans.
Yeah. Has there been any kind of, and I may be going too deep here, but is there any kind of, that's interesting, is it a regional thing? There's probably so much about it we don't know.
That's why we try to raise funds and awareness. It tends to be that it is the further away from the equator, the greater the incidence of MS. And they're doing all sorts of studies to try to figure out what it is exactly that causes it, and they just can't quite put their finger on what it is. Genetically, not really. A little bit of research. My husband that passed away from MS actually had, he fell 24 feet from a potato storage and injured his feet, and they wonder if sometimes trauma to the spine can cause it. There's been some studies with that, but there really is no real reason or cause that they have found that causes it.
Wow. And Sarah, you're one of the volunteers for the run that's coming up that you guys are doing. And I understand, are you a patient? I don't want to talk out of turn.
No, you're fine. I am a patient. I have relapsing remitting MS.
Okay. And yes. And how are you holding it? When did you find out?
Well, I found out in October of 2012. I started having what they call focal seizures. And, you know, they knew right away. They did the MRI and I was diagnosed. I'm since not having any seizures, the relapsing remitting, you know, I have a relapse and then I remit and then relapse and remit. I haven't had seizures and I'm living my life fully and I'm doing all of the things that I love to do. It's not holding me back. So
that's good, and probably some of that has to do with some of the funds and research and the treatments that are being provided as well, which is why we're all here right now. So let's talk about the event that's coming up. You have a walk that's coming up on, is it September 20th, I believe?
Saturday, September 20th. It's at the Buzz Langdon Visitor Center down by the Prime Bridge Overlook. And don't let the construction of the new facility shy you away from coming, but let it draw you in so you can see what a wonderful asset that's going to be to our community also. And we just walk along the rim. It's about a 3-mile walk.
Okay, so it's good this is something that a family could do together. 3 miles isn't too bad. You could walk at your own pace, bring the whole family, get everybody together and support. So if I'm interested in participating, what's my best way to get a hold of y'all?
You can go to www.walkmsidaho.org or you can call 800-FIGHT-MS.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks.